Hello there. What's going on here?
Hey, you creature, what you doing here? You'd be cleverer to be running so the sickies from the Zogres don't dead ya.
What do you mean, sickies?
The Zogres come in with the sickies. Yous get bashed by the Zogres and get the sickies. Then you gonna be like the Zogres.
Sorry, I just don't understand.
The sickies is when yous creature goes like orange to the green and then goes "Arr!"
Grish imitates falling down with only the white of his eyes visible. Can I help in any way?
Yes, creatures use does good things for Grish and learn why Zogres are jiggy and then get the Zogres back in the ground.
Oh, so you want me to find out why the Zogres have appeared and then find a way of burying them?
Is what Grish says. But this is the biggie danger thing use creatures. Use be getting sickies most surely. Use needs be ready with the foodies and the glug-glugs.
Right, so you think there's a good chance that I can get ill from this, so I need to get some food and something to drink?
Yeah, creatures. Use just say what Grish says, not no own wordies creature.
And let's start the quest. Zogre Flesh Eaters. Okay, I'll check things out then and report back.
That's a good thing use creature. Use does Grish a good thing. But you know that use get sickies and maybe get dead.
If that's your idea of a pep talk, I have to say it leaves a lot to be desired.
Use creatures is a loose say funny stuff. Speaks proper like Grish.
Grish hands you some food and 2 potions.
There's use go creatures. The best meals do for use. And be back without the sickies.
Alright, so we gotta go to the guard east of Grish. Should just be right here.
Use needs to stay away from this place. Use get the sickies. And maybe use goes to dead if use the unlucky thing.
But Grish has asked me to look into this place and find out why all the undead ogres are here.
Okay, that is the big scary danger thing. You sure you want to go in?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, I opens the stoppers for use creature.
Alright, climb the barricade.
Okay, the use goes.
Search the skeleton. You entered this blackened, charred area. It looks like some sort of explosion has taken place. I'm diseased. I don't think I brought, like, anti-poison or anything. But I have Sanfu Serum. That's the one. A ruined backpack. How do I get out of here? I wanna not be attacked. Still like this. Knife and some rotten food. Backpack is ripped to shreds. You find a half-torn page, it has spidery writing all over it. You search the coffin and find a small, geometrically shaped hole in the side. It looks as if this hole was made with a considerable amount of force. Maybe the thing which made the hole is still inside. Oh god. Let's go over here. The lock looks quite crude. With some skill and a slender blade, you may be able to force it. So you use the knife. With some skill, you manage to slide the blade along the lock edge and click into place the teeth of the primitive mechanism. The lid looks heavy, but now that you've unlocked it, you may be able to lift it. You prepare yourself. Ugh. Ah! Oh shoot. I skipped that. Ugh. Ah! You struggle, but just get weakened from the experience. Perhaps you should try again after you've recovered from the effort. Looks like our strength has gone down, so we can try again, and then we'll super restore if we have to. Ah, yes! You eventually manage to lift the lid. Alright. You find a creepy looking black prism inside. It looks like a smoky black gem or some sort. Very creepy. Some magical force must have prevented it from being shattered when it hit the coffin. I have 66 magic, so I can actually go into the guild if I need to. We need to go to Yanel. I didn't bring my Draymond staff. We can get it from here if we need to. Talk to Zavastic Rav. What are you doing bothering me? Don't you think some of us have some work to do? I thought you were here to help. Well, I am, I suppose, anyway. We're very busy here. Hurry up. What do you want? There's some undead ogre activity over at Jigig. I found some clues. I wondered if you'd have a look at them. You show the prism and the necromantic half page to the aged wizard. Now this is interesting. Where did you get these from? I got them from a nearby ogre tomb. It's recently been infested with zombie ogres, and I'm trying to work out what happened there. This is very troubling, Junior 7. Very troubling indeed. While it's permitted for learned members of our order to research the dark arts, it's absolutely forbidden to make use of such magic. Do you have any leads on people that I might talk to regarding this? Well, a wizard by the name of Sifik Ince was doing some research in the area. He may notice something about it. He's lodged at the guest house to the north, though he's ill and isn't able to leave his room. Why not go and talk to him? Poke around a bit and see if anything comes up. Let me know how you get on. However, I doubt that Sifik had anything to do with it. There's a severe penalty for using the dark arts. If you find any evidence to the contrary, please bring it to me. That black prism seems to have some magical protection. Once you've finished with this item, bring it back to me, would you? I may have a reward for you. It looks like we don't need to do any of that. Okay, thanks. Alright, let's go upstairs in the house north of the Wizards Guild. He is in bed. Hey, who gave you permission to come in here? Savastic Rav said that I could come and talk to you and ask you a few questions. Oh, Savastic! Why? Why would he send you to me? Do you mind if I look around? Well, actually yes, I do mind. It's my place, and I don't want strangers going through my things. Well, I'm gonna have a look around anyway. If you're not involved in this whole thing, you won't have anything to hide. Why? If I was a few years younger, I'd give you a good hiding. I'm sure. Okay, the ham group again. Necromancy, eh? Charcoal and papyrus. Oh, lovely. You're making my portrait. Let me see it afterwards. You've been sketching the irritable civic. Get a portrait of civic. Let's see what these books do. This book uses very strange language and some incomprehensible symbols. There's a very dark feeling to it. As you're looking through the book, you notice that one of the pages has been torn and half of it is missing. And how about the Book of Ham? You read this book for a while. It seems to be some sort of political manifesto about how the king doesn't do enough to safeguard the citizens of the realm from the monsters that still thrive within the borders. It sends out a rallying cry to all people who would want to stop monsters to join the ham movement. Civic must really hate monsters then. I wonder if he hates ogres in particular. Alright. And then the dragon tankard. A stout ceramic tankard with a dragon emblem on the side. The words Ye Old Dragon Inn are inscribed in the bottom. So let's go to the Dragon Inn. What can I get ya? What's on the menu? Dragon Bitter and Greensman's Ale. Oh, and some cheap beer. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to use the tankard on him. You show the tankard to the innkeeper. Hello there. I found this tankard in the Ogre Tomb Cavern. It has the emblem of this inn on it, and I'm wondering if you knew anything about it. Oh yes, this is Brentol's mug. I'm surprised he left it just lying around down some cave. He's quite protective of it. Brentel, you say? So you knew him then? Yeah, this belongs to Brentel Van. He's quite a common customer, though I've not seen him in a while. He was talking to some shifty-looking wizard the other day. I don't know his name, but I recognize him if I saw him. I'm sorry to tell you this, but Brentel Van is dead. I believe he was murdered. No! I'm shocked. But not surprised. He was a good customer, but I knew he would sell his sword arm and do many a dark deed if paid enough. If you need help bringing the culprit to justice, you let me know. Alright, use the portrait. Because we have a portrait of Sifik. You show the portrait to the innkeeper. Yeah, that's the guy who was talking to Brentel Van the other day. Look at those eyes. Never a more shifty looking pair you will ever see. You just identified the man who I think set Brentel Van to his death. I'm trying to bring him to justice with the Wizards Guild's Grand Secretary. Do you think you could sign this portrait to say that he was talking to Brentel Van? I can and I will. The Dragon Inn bartender signs the portrait. Many thanks for your help. It's very good. It's really very good of you. Not at all, just doing my part. Alright, Zavastic. Now how's his voice like again? What are you doing? Oh, it's you? Sorry, I didn't realize. What can I do for you? I have some items that I'd like you to look at. Show the necromancy book to Zavastic. I had this necromancy book as evidence that Sifik is involved with the undead ogres at Jigig. Okay, so he's researching necromancy. It doesn't mean anything in itself. Yes, but if you look, you can see that there's a half-torn page that matches the page I found at Jigig. Yes, but someone could have stolen that from him, and then gone and cast it without his permission, or to try and deliberately implicate him. Show the handbook to Azavstik. Look, this book proves that Sifik hates all monsters and most likely ogres with a passion. So what? Hating monsters isn't a crime in itself, although I suppose that it does give a motive if Sifik was involved. On its own, it is not enough evidence though. You show the dragon in tankard to Zavstik. This is the tankard I found on the remains of Brental Varn. It doesn't mean anything in itself. You could have gotten that from anywhere. Even from the Dragon Inn Tavern. There isn't anything to link Brental Varn with Sifik Inns. You show the signed portrait of Sifik to Zavastik. This is a portrait of Sifik, signed by the landlord of the Dragon Inn saying that he saw Sifik and Brental Varn together. Well that is interesting. And I'm starting to think that Sifik may be involved. Here, take this potion and give it some to Sifik. It'll bring on a change which should solicit some answers. Tell him the effects won't revert until he's told the truth. Okay. Zavastik hands you a strange looking potion bottle and takes all the evidence you accumulated so far. That's good, because I was running out of inventory space. Use strange potion. Oh. Cup of tea, right? I vaguely remember doing this before on RS3. You pour some potion into the cup. Zavastik said it may take some time to have an effect. Okay. Oh, go upstairs again. Arg! What's happened to me? You're a beast! It's your own fault. You shouldn't have lied about your involvement with the undead ogres at Jigig. The potion will wear off once you told the truth. Okay, I admit it. I got Brental Varn to cast a spell to put an end to those awful ogres. They're just disgusting creatures. Okay, that's a start now. Now I want some answers. How do I remove the effects of the spell from the area? The ogres want to get the ceremonial dance area back, and can't do that with the undead walking all over it. Unfortunately, you can't. The spell is permanent. It will last forever. The only option you have is to move the ceremonial area. You're an evil man and I'm going to make you pay for this. You can stay like that forever as far as I'm concerned. No, no. Let me try to make amends. Please, I can help you. Just don't leave me like this. How do I get rid of the undead ogres? Okay, similar spells have been cast before, and the only way to deal with the resulting creatures is to cordon off the area and not go in there again. The undead creatures usually manifest some sort of disease, so it's best to attack them from a distance with a ranged weapon. Normal missiles like arrows and darts do very little damage to them because they're designed to destroy internal organs. This is a waste of time with undead creatures like undead ogres. Yeah, clearly. So what should we use? From my research, it looks like a flat-ended arrow was designed called a brutal arrow. This does large amounts of crushing damage to the creature. You can make them by using larger arrows. I think some ogre hunters make them, but instead of adding an arrow tip, you hammer a large nail into the end of the shaft. How do I get rid of the disease? My research shows that 2 jungle-based herbs can be used. One is found near the river tributaries and looks like a vine. The other is found in caves and grows on the wall. It's quite well camouflaged, so it's unlikely that you'll find it. We'll see about that. Alright. Sorry, I have to go. But you can't just leave me here like this. Alright, gotta go to Castle Walls again. There's another quest marker here for start. Oh, it's actually quests in progress. I thought it was... Oh no, it's the start one.
Your creature done the thing yet? The Zogre is going in the ground.
I found who's responsible for the Zogres being here.
Where is the creature? Means wants to squeeze him till he a dead un.
The person responsible is a wizard named Siphic Ince, and he's going to be in serious trouble. He told me that the spell which raised the Zogres on the ground will last forever. I'm sorry to say, but you'll have to move the site of your ceremonial dancing somewhere else.
That is the bad thing, creature. We needs new jigging for the fallen down jig.
Yes, that's right. You need to create a new ceremonial dance area.
Not good thing, creature. You's gotta get the ogreish old things for the making new jiggy special. Use creature needs the key for getting in the low berry place.
Which gives you a crudely crafted key. Oh, so you want me to go back in there and look for something for you?
Yeah, creature. You's gotta get the ogreish old things for the making new jiggy and proper in the special way.
Alright. Talk to him again.
Use creature got the old things yet?
There must be an easier way to kill the Zogres. Siphic told me how to make brutal arrows, which means I can kill these Zogres from a distance.
Ugh. What's you saying, creature? You speakish too stupid for Greece.
I know how to make large arrows, you know, big stabbers, to kill the Zogres. They're bigger and apparently do a lot of damage. Only thing is, the normal ogre bow I need to fire is quite slow.
Why'd you not say so, creature? Me show you how to make the bigger stabber chucker.
Grish gets a couple of items out of his backpack. Grish shows you he has actually tree logs and wolf bones. He starts to whittle away at them both with a knife. Grish shows you his achievement, a rather powerful looking composite bow frame. He shows you the bow frame and the string, and after some time and a great deal of effort, he strings the composite ogre bow. Grish shows you his proud achievement.
There, creature. Now use is making the bigger stabber chucker.
Thanks, I think. Sorry, I have to go. Alright. Let's go. Okay. We're here. We're down the stairs to the boss. So, Slash Bash is level 111. I'm not sure if I can safe spot him. Search the plinth. If I go in this corner, he won't be able to get to me, right? I'm gonna have to come back. I think I messed up. What should I do? I should just go back to Castle Wars. Right. I mean, I found a safe spot. I checked the wiki. So there's a safe spot, like here, isn't there? Yeah, that's a safe spot. Okay, that's easy then. I don't know why I didn't notice that earlier. It's too focused on looking at the instructions. Alright, so just walk over here. He can still hit me with ranged, seems like. Oh, we got poisoned, diseased. I got diseased again? Oh no, it's still diseased. I thought the Sanfist Serum was just to stop us, so stop that. There we go. Alright, let's go return to Grish. Where's the entrance? I'm inclined to teleport out of here. Oh, screw it. Let's just teleport. Actually, no. It's here. Alright. Hey, you creature got the old things? Yeah, I had them here. That is a goodly thing you use creature. Now's we can make the new jiggy place away from Zogres. You's been the big helpy thing use creature. Grish wishing use good stuff for the next things for creature. Grish seems very pleased about the return of the artifacts. Thanks, that's very nice of you. And there we go, that's Zogre Flesh Eaters complete. 1 quest point, 2000 Rage XP, 2000 Fletching XP, 2000 Herbal XP, ability to make Relisim's Balm, ability to make Brutal Arrows.